That is Devil's Tower behind me. In today's video, we're going to be talking about transferring your residency to South Dakota. My name is Bo Shevisu. I have traveled to 37 different countries around the world. I do missionary videography work. I do a lot of online sales through Amazon.com. And so I would say, as a previous resident of Washington State, that, well, it works for me, but I'm going to forewarn you, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone out there. If you are a full-time traveler in an RV all the time, or you work on a cruise ship, or maybe you're also a missionary, and you go all over the world with your family, then transferring to South Dakota may in fact be worth it. Here is the step-by-step as to what I did to successfully transfer my residency in one day to South Dakota. Now, this is not actual tax advice. I am not an attorney. I have listened to dozens of CPAs regarding actually transferring residency here to make sure that I am fully compliant, that I'm not trying to scam the tax system. They will find you. So again, this is not official legal advice. I'm just telling you what I did in my particular situation and how well it is working to limit my tax liability. As my wise uncle once said, Bo, pay your fair share of taxes, but not a penny more if you can help it. And he was a very successful man. So be ethical, but at the same time, there are certain states that are worth moving to. Now, you obviously probably already know that in order to gain residency in South Dakota, you actually need to live here for one day. So you pretty much just fly in. I flew into Rapid City. I actually chose the South Dakota Residency Center at choose South Dakota, choosesd.com. And I actually went there in Spearfish to make sure that they are reputable. They have a very clean building, very, very reputable people. It's not like this hole in the wall place. It's kind of sketchy. Very nice people, beautiful office space. You can tell they're doing very, very well. So I walked in there. They are real people and excellent Google reviews and ratings if you want to look them up. So first of all, I showed up to Spearfish and I stayed one night, and then the next day, Wednesday, this is key because a lot of government agencies are not actually open on all days of the week. I believe Wednesday and Thursday is the main days when they're open. So when you book your plane tickets, make sure beforehand that you're actually going to be in the state when the licensing place is open and when the DMV is open. So I had all my paperwork lined up. I used ChatGPT to help guide me through exactly what paperwork I needed. So you're going to need your current driver's license in whatever state you're residing, some form of other identification. I brought my passport. I couldn't find my social security card, so I brought a W-2, which had my full social security number on it. Some W-2s don't actually have that. They block off the front and they only leave the last four digits for privacy. So make sure you have something with your full social on it. Then also you need 2 pieces of mail to prove that you are actually residing in South Dakota. For me, myself, choose South Dakota, the residency center, which I'll link to in this description. They actually give you a piece of paper with your mailbox number on it, and it's like this official document. That was one of the documents I used. Number 2, the second document is I used the receipt from Days Inn, the hotel where I stayed, and the next morning, after I spent the night, I just went down to the front desk and I asked for that piece of paper. So those 2 pieces of paper, as long as they have your local South Dakota address on the pieces of paper, that should count as the quote 2 pieces of mail. They just want you to prove that you are in fact establishing some form of footprint in South Dakota. And then I waited in line at they call it a driver's licensing place, which kind of confused me. I thought, is this actually a government agency? Yes, they are in Spearfish. Show up early. We showed up at 9 a.m. I was still sitting in line for 90 minutes. But I got my driver's license and then we went over to Deadwood and I registered all my vehicles. In my next video, I'm actually going to be talking about transferring your titles of your vehicles. So I'm going to be assuming that you got your driver's license there in Spearfish. You want to now transfer your vehicle, your RV, whatever, to South Dakota. That's in the next video because that's a whole nother ball game.